So, I was watching Alex Hicks live stream, not on SmackDown, but basically the live stream on, Vince McMahon resigning. And one person brought up a question in a super chat of, Vince going to court. And the thing is, if Vince goes to court, and I think they said this in the super chat, he's done. It would be, if he tries to settle this in court, he's done. There's no way he can come back from it. And they're right. If he tries to take this to court, if he and his lawyer, whether it's Jerry McDevitt or somebody that Jerry suggested, to represent Vince, if they go to court and try to clear Vince's name of this, it's going to backfire. Because this is what I was thinking about, I super chatted Alex a couple of times just now, with my, my thoughts on the whole situation. And one of the things I told him was, if he goes to court and everything, takes this to court, he might prove that some of the things mentioned in that 67-page lawsuit and with those texts, screenshot texts and everything, that he might, be able to prove that that's, exaggerated, that's made up, or that's, not him. But everything else is going to come back and, basically bite him in the ass. It's a situation to where the courts, they're going to look at this. They're going to look at all the other lawsuits and allegations thrown against him in the past, past year and a half, almost 2 years, going on 2 years this summer, as well as they're going to probably do research to see about other allegations over the past several decades. And by looking into that, doing the research and looking into that, they're going to realize that, hey, Vince, what you said about this, some of this stuff, yeah, we admit that's exaggerated, that's not true, but all this other stuff against you, that's too much. You can't survive that. You can't avoid that. And that's it's not going to paint a pretty picture for him if he tries that. If he does a settlement outside, then, that's totally different. And I guess the only way to do a settlement is to agree to just reinstate the payments, just continue paying and paying and paying and paying. But, yeah, if he goes to court and tries to get this overturned, tries to, basically show that this is all made up, it's not going to favor him, because one of the things I guarantee you the judge will ask is, okay, well, if it's not true, why did you resign? Why did you resign not once but twice? If it's true, why are you paying these people to keep quiet, sign these NDAs? They're going to point all this out, and it's not going to be good for him. It's not going to be good for him. Because like I said, he might be able to prove certain things, certain aspects of the allegations he's facing right now are false, because they're over-exaggerated and they just don't make any sense realistically for someone like him. But even if he does that, it's like everything else, that gets pointed out by the judge and everything, like, why did he resign not once but twice? Why did he do this? Why did he do this? Pay off certain people, have them sign NDAs, Oh, why did you use company money to pay these people off? They're going to pinpoint all this stuff to him. And yeah, the overall evidence that they're going to find is basically going to, pretty much, put him in a situation to where he's done. He will not be able to show his face in public anymore, period. He won't. He won't be able to publicly show his face anymore. He'll be just, at home, signing checks and everything, signing checks for back payments on the hush money, signing checks signing checks, basically to pay for fines he's going to be levied with, because he's going to get hit huge. There's no doubt, because he's the kind of person that won't go to jail, but he'll be the kind of gets hit humongously with fines that could not, I wouldn't say wipe him out, but basically take him from being a billionaire maybe to, someone that's in the millions near thousands. So yeah, he's not going to recover from this, because again, he goes to court. Yeah, there's a chance he could prove some of that stuff that he's getting accused of, is over exaggerated and didn't happen. But everything else that gets brought up, from over the past couple of years and the past decades, yeah, and that's not good for him. And then as well as, they're going to bring up all this other stuff, like, why did you pay this off? Why did you use company money? It's not going to look good. It's not going to look good. So he might win in some way, but it's only going to be a very, very victory, because the juggernaut that's going to be his defeat will overshadow that, and that's a fact. And for anybody that thinks that even if he does get proven innocent, or if he does reach a settlement and gets this wiped away, for some of you that might think this is going to allow him to get back, into power, back with TKO, that ain't going to happen, because this ain't it ain't his company no more, and he doesn't have that power he did a couple of years ago, about a little over a year ago. He doesn't. That's in Ari Emanuel's hands, and only Ari Emanuel and his board can say, yay or nay, and I seriously doubt they're going to yay him back in. So, yeah, he's not coming back, guys. Period. And if he takes it to court, like I said, he might get a stinky mystical victory. But that juggernaut of a defeat with everything else that I mentioned that will get brought up, it's not pretty. It's not pretty. And I got a feeling his fortune may not be wiped out entirely, but he's gonna soon learn what it's like to be, an average American or average person with a average income. Maybe a little bit more than all of us have, but still, to someone like him, it'll be average. But let me know what your thoughts are, guys, and I am out.